Okay, now we have chapter 27. Author's note, and here is the last chapter of the Sinnoh arc. Oh no, I actually quite enjoy these characters, so I hope they get reintroduced in the story down the line at some point. Any case. And here is the last chapter of the Sinnoh arc. After so much struggle, this is coming to an end. Since there was so little submissions, since there were so... submissions, I know what he's trying to say. Since there were so little submissions for the next world, I have no choice but to make a filler chapter to make more submissions. Oh joy, that's gonna be fun. I love filler. So there were so few submissions. I guess not that many people were aware of this story at this time. Because, oh boy. By the end of it, oof. You know. Here is a list of the worlds submitted by the reviewers. Metal Gear Solid. Oh, that'd be fucking great. Fucking Chris and Lucario and Shadow Moses. It would certainly be a nice change of pace. Pikmin, which is interesting because the reviewer said something funny with a little description of what could happen to Chris and Lucario if they go there. Also, at the end of this story, the whole Subspace Emissary storyline will be created to not confuse anyone. Oh, really? Okay. The scene with King... Are you sure? I think it's already pretty confusing. The scene with King DDD taking the halberd will also be added, since the dojo confirmed it. What? Whatever that means. Anyway, enjoy, read, and review. Chapter 27 is alternately called, in the drop-down box, it's Oath to Your Cruel Destiny Now or Else, which is interesting, and Revelations, Goodbye Sinnoh, Route 215, Inside the Truck. Chris, Pichu, and Maylene were still inside the truck, only their eyes were showing in the darkness of the truck. Let's see, we rescued the Pokemon eggs, but we forgot to get out of the truck, right? Chris asked. Well, yeah, obviously. It appears so, Maylene said. Pichu P! Aha! Oh god, things can get any worse. Open the gates! A voice yelled from outside. The sound of gates opening up were heard. Did you say something? Maylene asked, narrowing her eyes at Chris. No, he said, sweat dropping. P! Lol, you got owned! Oh dear, Pichu surprisingly said. They are not looking. They are not looking. Let's move on. Chris's Lucario whispered to the other Lucarios. All of them ran quickly to the other side of the gate while the mysterious people weren't looking. They hid behind a pile of boxes near a base. I just can't wait to see the face of Commander Mars, to see the Pokemon eggs. She will be very pleased if Master Cyrus thanks her. Thank her, the man said. Stop dreaming and drive this thing inside the base, the woman said, annoyed. Look, they're opening that door, Riley's Lucario said. The coast is clear, go, Maylene's Lucario said. All of them ran inside the base, and they hid in another pile of boxes. Route 215, mysterious base. Did you hear something like grabbing? Did you hear something like something grabbing this truck? Maylene asked. Yeah, I did. I think this is not the interior of the truck, but instead it's a big metal box. Ah! The big metal box shook violently, and the three of them fell on the floor. They moaned in pain. Outside, the big metal box was being carried away with a crane to a big treadmill leading to another place of the base. The group of Lucarios looked around to see if there was anyone looking. Unfortunately, there were a lot of persons walking at different places at the same time, leaving the Lucarios stuck in their positions as the big metal box disappeared to another room. Mysterious base, Commander Mars's room. Okay. And now, Sir Cyrus, let me introduce you your present. I don't know. A woman in the same spacesuit but with a different dessing. What? A woman in the same spacesuit but with a different dessing? And red hair said, dessing, and red hair said, pointing to the big metal box coming from the long treadmill. I hope this is useful as you told me before. I'm very busy with my work now. A man in the same spacesuit with blue hair said, staring blankly at the box. You will not regret it. Inside this box, there are a lot of Pokemon eggs, with Pokemon that can harness the aura, she said, smiling evilly. Are you really sure that those eggs are going to help us in our research for the energy that they emanate when they evolve? He asked. His face was staring at her. Blanky. His face was staring at her Blanky. No, not my Blanky, she thought, showing no emotion at all. I'm so sure of it. She took out a button, and with just one click, this box is... She clicked the button, and the big metal box's walls fell apart, revealing to be a big metal cage, holding so many eggs that are touching the roof of the cage, she said, smirking. You really disappoint me. Of course I always disappoint you. She looked at the cage, and instead of many eggs, she revealed 2 kids with a Pichu staring blankly at her. Okay, what the hell is going on here? They look like humans, they smell like humans, and they sound like humans. Therefore, they are humans, Cyrus said, staring blankly at them. Master Cyrus, I swear there were lots of eggs inside this cage. I don't know what happened during the kidnapping, but I was sure of it, she said, pointing at the cage. Sure they were. Cyrus turned his back and he crossed his arms behind his back. Expect a lowering in rank tomorrow. He walked away from her. Oh, shit. Ellipsis. She looked at the side in irritation. This didn't come out as I expected it to be. Jeez, get a life, please, Maylene said, bored. What? Don't insult your captor. They could fucking kill you. Maylene said, bored. Yes, I mean, stealing eggs from a valley. It's just plain wrong, Chris said. Pichu, Pichu, P. You're a loser, Pichu said. Well, at least I can punish you all for meddling your noses where they don't belong to, she said as she looked at them. Yeah, don't fucking provoke her. What was that again? Maylene asked. If I'm getting my rank away from me, Commander Mars looked at them while grinning, then you're really going to pay for that. How? We're inside this cage and you're out of it, Chris asked. Just then, she took out a Pokeball. She tossed it in the air, and a Purugly came from it. What the fuck is a Purugly? Purugly. Alright, let's find out. What is a Purugly? Ugh!